Shalom. Before I begin, want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachak Wadash, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who are teaching the 100% truth of the Holy Scriptures. Shalom to the elect, and shalom to my humble and sincere brothers who are pushing the word of Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. Okay, and my name is Ahab Nakwa, and in this lesson we're gonna get into character building. Okay, and the subtitle is Practice Self-Discipline. Okay, because in this world, man, we're told, if that do it thou will spirit, if it ain't hurt nobody, then you go ahead, but you see, we have to abstain ourselves from certain things that hinder our walk, serving Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, though it may be lawful, you know what I'm saying, as far as drinking or doing your hobbies. You have to set a certain time, practice self-discipline. Okay, that self-discipline comes from you acknowledging where certain things that you're lacking in, which departments, and then you getting right with it, man. Okay, so now Jake has a thing with anger issues, but we're gonna get into Proverbs chapter 16 verse 32. He that is slow to anger is better than the mighty, and he that ruleth his spirit than he that taketh a city. Okay, so now you being cool, calm, and collective, opposed to someone that's they call him a hothead. He's ready to burst. He's that they have a saying, shoot first, ask questions later. Okay, that's not in the spirit of a man of the Lord. There's consequences that come about that. Okay, so you have to be slow to anger. You thinking things through. Have the consequences run through your mind. Like, oh shit, man, I could end up in jail. You know what I'm saying? I could end up dying. The ministry will end up looking bad. Okay, because all they need is one one brother. Salakia. Damn. All they need is one brother, man, that'll do something, and they'll look at the IP address or whatever, oh, this is the things he's been doing. They'll look up certain things, and they'll call him a member of the Black Hebrew Israelites, but it's better for you to it says, he that is slow to anger is better than the mighty. Okay, and he that ruleth his spirit than he that taketh a city. That's a man of war that takes the city. You know what I'm saying? We want to get this word rule, and it's mashal, and it is H4910. It says to rule, have dominion. Okay, to cause to rule. Okay, you having power over your spirit. You not being pissed off about everything. I mean, not pissed off, but as far as you acting out on your emotions. Okay, because again, man, living in this world, we're taught to be emotional. We're taught that taking the low road is you look like a bitch. But nah, man. There's how would I say, there's exemptions to these things, but for the most part, man, let these people have it, man. Because what, man, the outcome, that they're gonna be put to death in whatever manner the Lord suits best. You could just put a curse on them and be and keep it pushing, man. So now I quoted this. This is Ephesians This is Ephesians chapter 4, verse 26. It says, "Be ye angry and sin not. Let not the sun go down upon your wrath." Okay? So yeah, man, you see? So be angry and sin not. Yeah, we're vexed with the filthy conversations of this world, man. Yeah, we're tired of seeing, homosexuals prancing about, okay? In their wicked pridefulness. Yeah, we're tired of seeing, trannies out here, you know? But it's not that time to where we could put our hands on them, you know? We have to just be patient, okay? So now it tells you, be angry and sin not. Don't go and murder that man. It'd be justified in the eyes of the Lord, but kill, you know what I'm saying? But in the eyes of Esau, Edom, they'll hem you up for a hate crime. You know what I'm saying? Throw the book at you. Now you got damn. Basically, it's like a lawyer firm. You know what I'm saying? And they'll be all on you, man. They'll throw the best lawyers to put you under the jail, man. It says, "And let not the sun go down upon your wrath." Okay. So yeah, man, you see, it says, "Neither give place to the devil." Okay, because what, man, you start feeding into that, and what, man, mingled with drink, that's another thing, another subject we're gonna get into, man. We drinking moderately, man. Okay, this is the book of Sirach, chapter 31, verse 27. Okay, and it says, "Wine is as good as life to a man, if it be drunken moderately." That's the thing, man. It gotta be drunken moderately, and not to say a brother could only have 2 beers and that's it. No, man. If 2 beers is sufficient for you, then okay, so be it. 2 beers. Maybe a brother could drink 4 or 5. Brother may be straight with 1 glass of wine. Okay, but then another brother will be cool with 2.5. Okay, it's all the measure of that man. What he can handle, what his tolerance is. Okay, wine is as good as life to a man. You see, it's cool, man. It chills you out. Okay, puts them problems aside. If it be drunk moderately, though, that's the point. What life is then to a man that is without wine? Man, fuck this place if there ain't no wine. Because it chills you out, like I said. It says right there, for it was made to make men glad. You see, that wine, man, really is a good stress reliever, but that's not to lean upon that wine and use that as a crutch every time you're feeling bad. Oh, and that woe is me, so now you gotta drown in your sorrows, man. Nah, man. It says, "Drink wine measurably, measurably drunk, and in season bringeth gladness of the heart." Right there, there's another point. And in season, okay. They have a saying. Well, it's for damn. Basically, it's happy hour, some everywhere, some along them lines. You know what I'm saying? Okay, wine measurably drunk and in season bringeth gladness of the heart and cheerfulness of the mind. So yeah, man. See, you forget about these worldly affairs, man. And then if you're drinking with brothers, man, start speaking in the spirit, okay, and it chills you out, okay. It says, "But wine drunken with excess maketh bitterness of the mind with brawling and quarreling." Okay, so too much, man, it makes you bitter, man. Start thinking about all the shit, past times. Start bringing up old things. And it says, and with brawling and quarreling, a lot of fights, because a man was drunk and he couldn't handle his liquor, man. It says, "Drunkenness increaseth the rage of a fool till he offend. It diminishes strength and maketh wounds." So yeah, man, pretty sure all brothers have, stories of, drunken in their drunkenness, man. But yeah, man, we have to drink moderately. It's not about you always drinking every day. You know what I'm saying? Just so you could have your fix. Because now you a junkie, man. You dependent on that. Okay, that's not cool, man. And just another point, is also see what alcohol hits you. You know what I'm saying? Which alcohol you can handle. Some brothers, they can't handle the hard drink. Other brothers can, but now it's a thing of, all right, man. Me personally, man, I can't handle not say I can't handle. It's just I don't. Me and vodka, we're not friends. Gotta have very little of it. Okay. Some brothers may not like bourbon or whiskey. You know what I'm saying? It hits them a different way. So they tend to stay away from it, But like I said, man, each person is different. Each person is different. Okay? So now going to Sirach, staying in the book of Sirach, going to 38. 38 and 24. Slakia. It says, Sirach 38 verse 24, the wisdom of a learned man cometh by opportunity of leisure, and he that hath little business shall become wise. So yeah, man, you see it says, the wisdom of a learned man cometh by opportunity of leisure. Look up this word, leisure, and it's your free time, okay, at your convenience. Use of free time for enjoyment. Opportunity afforded by free time to do something, not occupied, free, okay, at one's ease or convenience. Okay, so now wisdom of a learned man cometh by opportunity of your free time. You see, you ain't supposed to be playing video games all day, you being into your woman. Okay, yeah, we have hobbies, but you gotta set aside time for the Lord, and that's another thing of self-discipline. You have to feed the spirit, or then the flesh. Feeding that flesh too much, it'll show, man. That's why we have to read and study. It says that's how wisdom comes. You take an opportunity of your free time. Okay, and he that hath little business shall become wise. Why? Because a business will drain you, man. You gotta be in the books, and then you gotta see if a motherfucker trying to pull one over on you, and then you gotta pay attention to the employees, okay, and then different problems come up. Now you gotta do this and do that, and then now you wasted 2 days, when you could have been reading a bit. Your mind, it takes that priority. Okay, and mainly if you're running a small business, you gotta do all these type of things, man, like the things I just mentioned. Okay. So now on the balance side to that is Ecclesiastes chapter 12 verse 12. It says, and further by these, my son, be admonished, of making many books there is no end. So yeah, man, there's plenty of books that are being published, and they're gonna keep on being published. You got people's opinions. You got fiction, nonfiction, love romance, spy books. Okay, you got all types of books. You got these false doctrine books talking about, the Big Bang Theory and what I think the Lord looked like, or maybe God is a woman. Is these bugged out things. Okay, and like I said, there is no end. Okay, and much study is weariness of the flesh. Okay, so you see, the Lord, he deals in balance, man. You can't be always studying all the time. Take time to, do a hobby, man. Go out to ride your bike or something. Go out, hit a trail, go to the park. Go to the beach, do something. Because what it says, much study is weariness of the flesh. So you gonna just get tired, man. Like it says right here, it says and much study wears you out. You can't hold all that knowledge, man. So you see, the Lord, he's a balance. Keep that balance, man. But first, put the Lord first. Okay. So now gonna end off with 1 Corinthians chapter 9 verse 25. It says, and every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things. Okay, so now let's look up a couple words up in here. And it's mastery. And it's G75.
Strong's G75. Agonizamai.
Okay, and it says to contend, to struggle. So endeavor with strenuous zeal, strive to obtain something. It's like a fight, man. A competition. Contend in gymnastics game. To contend with adversaries, fighting. Okay, like boxing, man. So boxing, a place, contest. Oh, this is the root word, G73. Generate any struggle or contest. Okay. Further. Okay, so it's a contest, man. So you see, just reading that again. This is, and every man that striveth for the mastery. Okay, every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things. Okay, so now what? He wants to win that battle. He wants to, become first place. Like Lenny said, man. Nelly said, I am number one. Okay, 2 is not a winner, and 3 no one remembers. Okay, so now this is
Strong's G 1467. Ekratuamai.
And it says to be self-controlled. Okay, back to self-discipline. Continent. It says to exhibit self-government, conduct oneself temperately. Okay, in a figure drawn from athletes who, preparing themselves for the games, abstain from wholesome food. You see, that's another thing in being self-disciplined. Not eating all the goddamn time. You abstaining from, these certain foods, and mainly them fast foods, man. Them fast foods is nothing but chemicals, and these people, man, still eating McDonald's and all this type of shit. Okay. That's why the Lord gave us a diet, man. Gave us them dietary laws. But mainly, this is going to brothers in the faith, man. Like Elder Barak says, man, got cut down on the red meat. Okay, and you tell a difference, man. Feel all slow and sluggish. Feel all tired and shit. Okay, put more herbs and different leafy greens, into your diet. Mix that up, man, with your grains, quinoa and chickpeas and lima beans and all these type of things, man. The Lord, he made all types of different beans. You got black beans and white beans, and you got brown beans and pinto beans and garbanzo bean. That's chickpeas, but lentils, you got red, green. Okay, you got all types, man. Okay, so it says, and then from wine, again, going back to them fighting, man, and sexual indulgence. Okay, a good example is Mike Tyson, man. You know, he was refraining himself from sexual indulgences for a very long time. I don't know exactly, but you know, he was a monster, man. But how much more when you in the truth? Okay, you putting that off. Not saying that you can't deal with a woman, but for the most part, like the brother from Mississippi said, man, sometimes you gotta go into monk mode, you know, and that's practicing self-discipline. Okay, you just, all right, cool, man. I'm finna just put the phone on mute, or even head out to a park or something. Get away from these certain distractions. So you just in nature, you know, studying, reading, whatever it may be. Okay. Basically, okay. So going back to the scripture, this is 1 Corinthians 9, verse 25. And every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things. Now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown. You see, they do it for the accolades of man. Okay, they do it for the medals and places in the Hall of Fame. Okay, they do it for the awards and for the recognition, man. And that's all corruptible. Let's look up what corruptible means. Corruptible, it says perishing. You see, even going back to Mike Tyson, man, there was an interview that said all this is nothing, man. This is trash. This is trash. You know what I'm saying? He just threw them shits on the table. I mean, it meant nothing. He said it meant something to the younger me, but now, he done matured, and he found it was nothing, man. Okay. Oh, look. In the opinion of the Jews, the temple was corrupted or destroyed. Anyone defiled or in the slightest degree damaged anything in it, or no. In the ethical sense, to corrupt, deprave. Okay, just going back to this. So corruptible, man, things that perish. You see, but we an incorruptible. So what's that, man? That eternal life that ain't no one could take away, man. Esau, he can't tell you, oh, all right, look, your eternal life ends in you only got 3 more months. Nah, man. The Lord ain't gonna let that happen. Why? Because he already said, man. Okay, so now just read that again, and I'm gonna close out. It says 1 Corinthians chapter 9, verse 25. And every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things. Now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown, but we an incorruptible. Okay, hope you found that lesson edifying. I want to close out by giving all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rachak Wadash, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Shalom.